welcome to you all here from a frosty Haymarket. This morning we are going to travel on the inaugural lumO service from Edinburgh Waverly down to London King's Cross. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as many of you know, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I don't normally speak in my videos. However, for the purpose of this trip, I will be doing so, just to highlight some of the features of the lumO service, and maybe point out a few things along the way. So, I hope my voice doesn't jar you too much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Having spent the night in a travel lodge in Haymarket, I got the train from Haymarket station to Edinburgh Waverly, but being early, I thought I'd kill a bit of time just by watching some of the attraction that rolled through the small but busy Haymarket station. My first impression of the lumO interior was that it was blue, very blue, but it appeared similar to the other AT300 coaches. However, as you can see, the seats are different. Now I know the big question on everybody's mind is, are these seats as hard as the IET and the Zuma seats, or are they different? Are they comfier? Now, in my opinion, I found them similar to the IET and the Zuma fleets, which I don't personally find too bad, but I did hear others say that they did find the lumO seats much more comfy.
What great adventure has. We're going to London. Not today. Say bye-bye, Edinburgh. Say thanks for having me.
Albie, why don't you just come sit in there?
No, I will just play stupid and pretend.
You'll know that my usual videos are usually full videos. The only bits that I cut out are where there's places of vegetation or where you just don't get any good views, and sometimes where the sun comes in. So in this video you'll notice that I do switch seats a fair bit, but also there is a fair bit cut out due to the sunlight and reflections. So this is a little different from my normal videos, and also the journey isn't a full journey as such. It includes most of the journey between Edinburgh and Newcastle, and then bits between Newcastle and London King's Cross. Another nice feature I found of the Class 803 lumO unit was the fold-out seats in the front and rear coach. Now, these seats are located in the vestibule, and I don't know if they are located for staff or if they will be in the future, but at the time of recording I was able to sit in them, and I did find them very comfortable.
Is it not 5 G's? Is it? Yeah, but wait, I think they're only going to have 803 1 through 5.
Yeah.
awesome feature I found was the reading light, which is built into the chairs in front. So if you're sat at a two-seater, you could read your book on the table whilst having a little reading light. To my surprise, I found that the legroom was actually quite generous and I was able to stretch out a fair bit, which is quite nice. Again, if you notice that there is only one plug socket between the two of you, so you may have to share with your neighbour. But the plus point is there are two USB points and a plug socket. After some time had passed, we finally arrived at our first station call, Morpeth. Another thing I thought I'd point out with the reading lights in the seats is that they are dimmable, and you can do this by pressing the button twice. Before the introduction of lumO, the only service not to call at York on this line was the 0540 Flying Scotsman service of LNER from Edinburgh to London King's Cross, which called at Newcastle and London King's Cross only. Now, with the introduction of lumO, There is now another service which does not call at York, but runs fast from Newcastle through to London King's Cross. In the future, however, services on lumO will run non-stop from Newcastle to Stevenage and on to London King's Cross. On approach to York, we slowed down for 30 miles an hour to go through the curves of York Station. However, passing through the station did feel a little strange. Despite the journey being 4.5 hours, I found that the journey had ended all too soon. Having met Albie and Dylan, we had a great time on there along with my friend, and as Albie and Dylan would say, time flies when you're having fun. How true that was. Now many of you would be asking, would you travel with lumO again? Would you recommend lumO? And my answer is a resounding yes, I would definitely recommend lumO, and I would definitely travel with them again. It's a great cheap way to get from London to Edinburgh without any extras. But I do recommend that you do check before booking with lumO, because I've heard that they are booked up until November 2021. So please do double check before you book a trip with them.
End of the... All change, please.
Okay, please.
Amazing.
Numbers for all the car ends.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting off. There's no zeros. 1, 2.
Yeah.
So, there we are, at London King's Cross after what was a great first journey with lumO, and just generally a great journey into London. So, if anybody from lumO is watching, well done, keep up the great service, and I hope to travel with you in the near future. To any of my subscribers, anybody watching, thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do feel free to hit the subscribe button and check us out on our social media, which I'll link below. Thank you for watching, and I wish you a great day. Bye.